Hey y'all, welcome back to Restless Chipotle Kitchen. Today we are making one of the absolutely easiest coffee cakes that I have ever made in my life. It's perfect for Christmas brunch or a potluck dessert or anytime during the year. And it's about a 5-minute prep time. You can do this. So what you're gonna need for this coffee cake is two 21-ounce cans of cherry pie filling. 20-ounce cans are fine if that's all you can find. Either way, not a big deal. 8 ounces of full-fat cream cheese cut in dice. Doesn't have to be a small dice, but just, you know, about the size of the top of your thumb. A teaspoon of vanilla, 1/3 a cup of sugar, and 12 ounces of unbaked biscuits cut in eighths. And the way that we're going to cut them in eighths is to cut them in half and then cut them in half again. And then, of course, cut each of those pieces in half again. And then for the glaze, all we need is half a cup of powdered sugar, another teaspoon of vanilla, and another 1/4 cup of melted butter. And since I said another 1/4 cup of melted butter, I had forgotten to get the other 1/4 cup of melted butter out of the microwave. So just real quick, one more time, make sure we've got it. We need 12 ounces of biscuits cut in eighths. We need a 1/4 cup of melted butter, 2 21-ounce cans of cherry pie filling, 1 8-ounce block of cream cheese cut into squares, diced, 1 teaspoon of vanilla, 1/3 a cup of sugar. That's for the coffee cake. Now, for the glaze, we need half a cup of powdered sugar, another teaspoon of vanilla, and another 1/4 cup of melted butter. Y'all, this is so easy to just throw together. I love it for Christmas morning. So we're gonna put the cherries into the biggest bowl I've got, because all this stuff is gonna go in there. Make sure that you get all of the gooey stuff. Then we're gonna add the cream cheese squares, the first teaspoon of vanilla, the butter, and since this is a little hot and I don't want to melt my cream cheese, I'm gonna pour it over to the side, but normally it doesn't really matter. And then the sugar. And we're gonna mix that all up really, really well. Be sure when you're mixing all of this up that you're gentle so that you're not squashing the cream cheese into the cherries. You just want it to be well mixed. So you're kind of just folding. Next, we're going to add the biscuit dough. And again, we're gonna do this really gently. I'm kind of adding them one at a time because they have a tendency to get squashed together and stick a little bit. And so I usually add about half of them and then make sure that they're coated in the cherry and then add the rest. Okay, we're gonna get these mixed in really good and make sure that everything is coated with those cherries or the cherry and sugar mixture. Also, you might want to check, give the cherry pie filling a little taste when you first open the can. Some brands are sweeter than other brands, so you may want up to a half a cup of sugar, or you may want just a 1/4 cup of sugar, just depending on the brand that you use. I like to make this in a 12-inch cast iron skillet, but you can make it in a 13 by 9-inch casserole dish too. It doesn't matter. Either way, it's fine. I like the skillet because it helps to give it more of a crust on the bottom, and I just like the way it looks. Really, there's no big reason for me doing it in a skillet. So you want to spray your skillet with no stick cooking spray, and just add the cherry mixture, and then spread it out pretty evenly as you can. One of the things that I do too is I take a minute, and if it seems like there's a big clump of biscuits or cream cheese, that's happened to be cream cheese, that's a biscuit, then I'll move it around a little bit just to make sure that I don't have all of the biscuits in one area of the pan or all of the cream cheese in one area of the pan. and it's pretty well around all of the, whole thing, so it's even. And the only other thing we need to do is put it in the oven at 375 for 40 to 50 minutes. You want to check this at about 30 to 35 minutes. And if it's starting to brown too much, just lay a piece of aluminum foil over the top. Okay, just loosely, you don't have to seal it. Just reach in there and lay a piece of aluminum foil over the top, and that'll keep the biscuits from getting too brown. When it's done, it will register between 190 and 200 degrees on a instant read thermometer, and just find a biscuit that's in the middle and stick the instant read thermometer in there and check it. And if it says 190 to 200 degrees, it's ready to come out of the oven. So I'll see you back here in about 40 minutes. Just before your cherry coffee cake comes out of the oven, you want to add the powdered sugar, the vanilla, and the melted butter to a bowl. Mix that up. This is going to be your glaze. If it seems a little too runny, you can add a little more powdered sugar. If it seems a little too thick, you can add a little cream or milk to get the right texture. But we want something that is just a little bit runny, and that is about perfect. The cherry coffee cake has just come out of the oven. It's super hot, and we're going to make sure that it's done in the middle. And that is right at 200 degrees. I'm going to let that cool down for just a few minutes, and then I'll be back. So as you put the glaze on, just bring your fork back and forth and drizzle it on. It's going to melt a little bit because of the heat of the coffee cake, but even if it melts all the way, it's still going to be delicious. Sometimes I like to put sliced almonds on top, but I think for today I'm just going to leave it like this. Y'all, this easy coffee cake, ooh, it's still hot, is absolutely so good. Cherries, cream cheese. It tastes like a cream cheese Danish, but so much easier. I don't know about you, but I'm always looking for something sweet and delicious and easy when it comes to brunch on Christmas morning or during the holidays. And this absolutely fits the bill. It is so good, and it's so easy, and everybody always loves it. So I hope you'll give it a try. I hope you'll come back next week, because we'll have something amazing again. And I hope you love it. Give me a thumbs up, leave a nice comment. Don't forget to subscribe so you never miss a video, okay? All right, I love y'all, and I'll see y'all next time.